Hello, I'm Mrs. S from Steps to Success Maths. In this video, we're working through GCSE exam-style questions on Surds, Rationalising the Denominator. This video is for higher students only. Don't forget, with each video comes a linked worksheet so you can keep practicing this skill. We're going to start with the easiest question and work through to the hardest. Let's start with this one. Rationalise the denominator. So the first thing we need to do is multiply by something the same as 1 so that we get rid of the surd part on the bottom. So rationalise just means we don't want a surd on the bottom of our fraction. So we're going to multiply by root 3 over root 3. That's the same as saying we're multiplying by 1. So we've got 5 root 3 on the top and root 3 on the bottom. Well, root 3 times root 3 is just 3. So we've got 5 root 3 over 3. And now because we don't have a surd on the bottom, we've done it. Question 2. Rationalise the denominator. Now remember, rationalise means we want to get rid of the surd on the bottom of the fraction. We're not worried about the top at all. So we want to get rid of root 2. So we're going to multiply by root 2 over root 2. Remember, you've always got to multiply by the same thing on the top and the bottom so that it cancels back out. So we've got 3 root 2 times 5 root 2 over root 2 root 2. Now if we tidy that up, it's 3 root 2 times, we can put the root over the whole thing, so 5 times 2, which is 10, so root 10. And then on the bottom, root 2 times root 2 is just 2. 3 root 2 plus root 10 over 2. And there's no surd on the bottom, so you're finished. Rationalise the denominator. Give your answer in the form a plus b root 5. So we know what we're looking for. So same steps as before. We want to get rid of the surd part on the bottom. Now to do this, we multiply by the opposite of what you see, kind of. So instead of 3 minus root 5, we're going to multiply by 3 plus root 5. And you'll see what happens as we do it. So we've got 28 over 3 minus root 5 multiplied by 3 plus root 5 over 3 plus root 5. So multiplying the top, we've got 28 times 3, which is 84, plus 28 root 5. And now we need to work out the bottom part of the fraction. So we've got 3 minus root 5 multiplied by 3 plus root 5. And you could do that in a table to see what happens, a multiplication grid. So you've got 3 times 3 is 9. And then 3 times negative root 5 is negative 3 root 5. 3 times positive root 5 is positive 3 root 5. And then you've got negative root 5 times root 5. So negative root 5 times root 5 is just negative 5. You've still got the 9. And then the other two terms are going to cancel out. One's positive, one's negative. So we've got on the bottom 9 take away 5, which is just 4. So 84 plus 28 root 5 over 4, and we can divide 4 into each term on the top. 4 goes into 84 21 times, and it goes into 28 7 times. So we've got 21 plus 7 root 5. Let's look at the next one that we need to rationalise and simplify. And remember how we're going to give our answer, so we'll know if we've got it right. So we're going to multiply by the opposite of what's on the bottom, so 3 plus root 6, 9 minus root 6 over 3 minus root 6 times 3 plus root 6 over 3 plus root 6. So we're going to need grids for these. So let's do the top one first. 9 minus root 6 and 3 plus root 6. 3 times 9 is 18. 3 times negative root 6 is negative 3 root 6. Root 6 times 9 is 9 root 6. And root 6 times negative root 6 is negative 6. If we tidy that up, we know that we've got 18 take away 6 is 12, and then 9 root 6 take 3 root 6 is just 6 root 6. So the top of the fraction is 12 plus 6 root 6. Now let's work out the bottom part. We've got 3 take away root 6 multiplied by 3 plus root 6. 3 times 3 is 9, then negative 3 root 6, positive 3 root 6, and then negative root 6 times root 6 is just negative 6. So remember, these parts cancel, so we've got 9 take away 6, which is 3. So the bottom part is 3. Now we can divide it by 3 so that each term has that divide 3 in it. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 4 plus 2 root 6. It's in the form we're supposed to get it, and we know we've rationalised it because we don't have a surd on the bottom. Rationalise and simplify. Again, giving it in a particular form. So look at the bottom part, root 3 plus 1. Now, it's unusual for them to write the surd first and the numbers second, but very occasionally you see it. So I thought it would be good for us to do one. So we're going to multiply by root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. So let's do the top first. Root 3 subtract 9 times root 3 subtract 1. I'm using this table again. So root 3 times root 3 is 3. Root 3 times negative 9 is negative 9 root 3. Root 3 times negative 1 is negative 1 root 3. And negative 1 times negative 9 is plus 9. Let's tidy it up. So the number part, 3 plus 9 is 12. Negative 9 root 3 take away 1 root 3 is negative 10 root 3. So that's the top part of our fraction. And then we need to do the bottom part. So you can use a grid if you need to. Root 3 subtract 1, root 3 plus 1. So we've got root 3 times root 3 is 3. Then negative 1 root 3, positive 1 root 3, and negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. Remember, these parts are going to cancel out. So you've got 3 take away 1, which is 2. The bottom part of the fraction is 2. And then if we divide it by 2, we've got 6 take away 5 root 3. Hopefully you've got the idea by now. So let's have a go at this really tricky example. So you know the steps you have to do. You're going to multiply by 2 root 3 plus root 5 over 2 root 3 plus root 5. Use grids so that you can take your time to work this out, starting with the top. So we've got 12 root 3 plus 4 root 5 multiplied by 2 root 3 plus root 5. 2 times 12 is 24. Then we've got root 3, which is the same as 24 times 3, so 72. Then we've got 2 root 3 times 4 root 5. 2 times 4 is 8, root 3 root 5. Now we can combine that root 3 root 5 to be root 15. So we've got 8 root 15. Then 12 root 3 times root 5. So 12 root 3 root 5 or 12 root 15. And then 4 root 5 times root 5. So that's 4 times 5, which is 20. Collect the number parts together. 72 plus 20 is 92. And then these root 15s, we've got 12 and 8, so 20 root 15. So the top part of our fraction, 92 plus 20 root 15. And now let's do the bottom part. 2 root 3 take away root 5 multiplied by 2 root 3 plus root 5. 2 times 2 is 4. Root 3, so that's just 3. And 4 times 3 is 12. And then 2 root 3 times negative root 5. So negative 2 root 3 root 5. And we know that's going to cancel out with the other one. So we've got positive 2 root 3 root 5. So we can cancel those out. And then root 5 times negative root 5. So negative 5. And now if we look at the number parts, we've got 12 take away 5. So the bottom of our fraction is 7. 92 plus 20 root 15 over 7. And 7 doesn't divide exactly into these, so we're going to leave it like this. So that you can keep building confidence with this topic, be sure to try the free worksheet with work solutions that's linked in the comments. Remember, I'm covering the whole of GCSE Maths, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos or free worksheets.